Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. The Cleveland Browns have been riding a wave of excitement lately, especially after a game that's left fans buzzing and division rivals reconsidering their strategies. While the team hasn't officially named Shedeur Sander as the starting quarterback, his performance in Week 12 has certainly turned heads and sparked conversations across the league, and especially among Browns fans who are eager to see their team take that next step. Sanders, the rookie out of Colorado, stepped onto the field and made an immediate impact, leading Cleveland to a 24-10 victory over the Las Vegas Raiders. It wasn't a perfect game, but it was enough to show what he's capable of, something that has everyone talking. What's really catching attention is the support Sanders is getting from none other than Myles Garrett, the Browns' superstar defender and one of the most dominant pass rushers in the league right now. Garrett was visibly impressed by Sanders' debut, especially by a play early in the game that had everyone in Browns Nation on their feet. In the first quarter, Sanders rolled out to escape pressure, then uncorked a stunning 52-yard pass down the sideline to Isaiah Bond. That throw was a thing of beauty, a perfect example of arm talent, confidence, and audacity. Garrett, who's seen a lot in his NFL career, was caught on camera with a look of disbelief, like he couldn't believe what he was seeing from a rookie. "I was just like, wow," Garrett said afterwards, emphasizing how rare and special that throw was. "There's not many guys in the league that can make that throw. That was a hell of a throw. I hope he can continue to grow and develop from making plays like that and take it from there." Garrett's words show that he's not just impressed. He's genuinely rooting for Sanders' success, which is huge for a young quarterback trying to find his footing in his first NFL season. It's the kind of support that can boost a rookie's confidence and help him grow into the role, especially under the intense pressure of being a Browns quarterback. Of course, this isn't to say that Sanders has officially taken over as the starter, at least not yet. The Browns have been clear that Dillon Gabriel, who started most of the season before suffering a concussion, is expected to reclaim his role once he clears concussion protocol. Gabriel, who exited during the halftime of Week 11 against the Ravens and has been sidelined since, hasn't quite lived up to the hype this year. Cleveland's offense has struggled at times when he's been the signal caller. Despite the early promise, Gabriel's starts have resulted in a 1-5 record, and critics have pointed out that he hasn't been able to provide the dynamic plays needed to spark the offense consistently. Head coach Kevin Stefanski has been tight-lipped about who will be the starter moving forward. When asked after the game, Stefanski simply said, "I'm not going to get into that," adding, "I'm obviously proud of him and proud of this offense, but I'm just going to worry about today." That's classic Stefanski, focused on the now, not making any bold predictions about the future. Still, behind the scenes, it's clear that Sanders' performance has given the Browns some new options and fresh energy, which is exactly what this team needs as they push to turn the season around. Sanders himself has a different perspective. Although he admits he was a bit off balance early on, he's genuinely excited about what he's been able to show the organization and the fans. "The fact that I got an opportunity and I was able to show everybody who I really am, then now it's truly exciting," Sanders said. "I was off balance for a little bit, but I'm thankful to be back where I am." That kind of humility mixed with confidence is exactly what Browns fans want to see from their young quarterback. It's clear he's not just trying to get by, he's here to make a statement. While all eyes are on Sanders and whether he'll be the future of Cleveland's quarterback position, Myles Garrett continues to dominate on the defensive front. After adding 3 more sacks against the Raiders, Garrett's total this season now stands at 18. That's a remarkable number, and it puts him in serious contention for the NFL single-season sack record. The record is shared by Michael Strahan and T.J. Watt, both of whom recorded 22.5 sacks in their respective record-setting seasons. Garrett is chasing that mark with relentless passion, and he's not just chasing personal glory, he's setting the tone for the entire defense and the team's playoff ambitions. In fact, Garrett's recent surge has been nothing short of historic. Over the last 5 games, he's accumulated 14 sacks, making him the most dominant pass rusher in the NFL during that stretch. His ability to consistently get to the quarterback has been a game-changer for Cleveland, turning the Browns' defense into one of the most feared units in the league. That pressure up front not only creates turnovers and sacks, but also energizes the entire team, giving the Browns a fighting chance in every game. Garrett himself has expressed pride in how the team has responded, emphasizing that this is a hell of a month and a hell of a last 4 games. He's not resting on his laurels, though. "I don't even think about it," he said. "I'm just thinking about the next one. I can't tell you how much I'm really proud of this team, how we responded." Looking ahead, the Browns are setting their sights on a stretch of games that could define their season. Next week, they'll host the San Francisco 49ers in what promises to be a tough test. The Niners are one of the top teams in the league, featuring a high-powered offense and a stout defense, making it a perfect measuring stick for Cleveland's progress. The team knows they need to keep this momentum going, especially with Sanders potentially taking more snaps and Garrett continuing his relentless pursuit of history. The coaching staff remains focused on making the right decisions, balancing the development of their young quarterback with the team's immediate playoff push. The overall vibe around Cleveland is one of cautious optimism. Yes, there are still questions about who will be the quarterback moving forward, but the performances of Sanders and Garrett give fans hope. The offense has shown flashes of brilliance, and the defense is playing at an elite level. The Browns aren't just trying to stay afloat. They're aiming to make a real push in the AFC North and beyond. With players like Sanders stepping up and Garrett setting the tone, this team is starting to look like a true contender once again, and Browns fans are eager to see how the rest of the season unfolds. In the grand scheme of things, what's happening right now is a testament to the resilience and talent that Cleveland has always been known for. The team has faced its fair share of ups and downs, but this moment feels different. There's a renewed energy, a belief that this could be the year the Browns finally break through and make some serious noise in the playoffs. Fans are rallying behind their team, hopeful that Sanders continues to grow and that Garrett can keep chasing that record, elevating the Browns' defense to new heights. So as we look ahead to the upcoming challenges, remember that this team, this city, and this fan base have a long history of perseverance and fighting spirit. This season might just be the start of something special, and with young stars like Sanders and Garrett leading the charge, Cleveland is ready to embrace whatever comes next. The Browns are not just a team. They're a family, a community united in their passion and pride. And no matter what happens in the next game, one thing is certain. Browns fans are more fired up than ever, ready to cheer on their team through thick and thin, knowing that the best is yet to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. Do you believe Sanders has what it takes to be the long-term starter? Are you confident in Garrett's quest for that record? How do you see this team shaping up for the rest of the season? Let us know. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. This is a team on the rise, and Browns Nation is more energized than ever. So keep the faith, keep cheering, and let's see how this story unfolds. The best is yet to come, and Cleveland is ready to make some noise.